No matter what you do, you still can't escape people's criticism, can you? Everyone always has something to say. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to deal with it. Your perspective on life and people will change completely after listening to this story. Let's get started. One day, an old man prepares his load to go to the city center, gets on his donkey, and takes his son with him. The old man rode the donkey, and the boy walked beside him, holding the donkey's rope. Some of the villagers who saw them on the road looked at the old man and said, "Is it right for this little boy to pull the animal? At least the old man should have let his child ride on the back of the donkey." They accused the old man of being unkind and condemned him. So the old man puts his child on the back of the donkey and continues on his way. A little further on, other people from the village looked at the old man and mocked him, saying, "2 men are not enough for a donkey. At least they should have found one more person and put him in front." So the old man gets off the donkey, puts the child on it, and starts walking on foot. Then, a little further on, other people look at the old man and say, "What disrespect! An old man on foot and a young boy on the back of a donkey," and condemn the situation. Hearing this, the boy also gets off the donkey and starts walking with his father. The donkey remained empty. Then, a little further on, some of the people look at the old man and say, "Look at them. One of them is a frail child and the other an old man. Their donkeys are empty and they are walking on foot." Then the old man turns to his son and says, "There are all kinds of people with different natures and thoughts. You can never please them. That is why, my son, you should not pay much attention to people's opinions, what they say or think. The only thing that the people of understanding should observe is to weigh the truth of the matter with conscience and act in accordance with the pleasure of Allah." As you can see, this is the nature of people. Whatever you do, people have something to say about what you do, whether they like it or not. So what we need to do is to shape the idea of what do people say. How? For example, this is what I do. Let's say I have decided to do something about any subject. If what I am about to do is not harmful to myself or anyone else, maybe even beneficial, I do it of my own free will. Then, before people start to say something, I ask them for their opinion. I did something like this. What do you think? When they tell me their thoughts, if they are negative thoughts, I never pay attention. Because when I asked them for their opinion at the beginning, I didn't put a value on it. I just emphasized in a subtle way that they could say what they thought, not of their own accord, but with my permission. Even if their opinion is positive, I still don't pay attention to it, and I don't get puffed up by what they say. Because I had already done what I did by being proud of myself, believing that I didn't need anyone else to be proud of me. After all, I don't live for others. What I mean is that people's opinions are only important if they add something to improve what we have already done, if they reveal what we have not seen, if they enlighten us with different perspectives. Otherwise, if you value their opinions, you will be sad in the end, because everyone has a different way of living life. For example, you do something, your mother reacts differently, your father reacts differently. But as their child, you expect a positive reaction from both of them. If even one of them does not give you that, you will feel sad. The old man did not get angry with anyone who expressed his opinion. Why should we be angry with people? Because that is their nature. Because they have opinions, some positive, some negative. Isn't it better to learn how to live with them without exhausting ourselves, instead of getting angry with them and trying to explain ourselves? So when we put people in our lives, we have to be careful where we put them. Because negative words from someone who has a good place in our hearts and from whom we expect positive words can wear us down. Instead, we should build a wall between the values we place on those people and the values we place on their thoughts. And most importantly, isn't it better to spend our energy trying to change them by teaching ourselves how to accept the way they are and live in peace with it? I think there is a lot more to talk about this video, but I don't want to bore you. We are already changing things together, little by little. We are in no hurry. I can't wait to share the next video with you. In my next video, we'll talk about why being yourself is the most powerful thing you can do, and why you don't need anyone else's permission to live your life. So until we meet in the next video, be well. Don't forget to forward this video to your friends who you think need to hear it, and help us reach a bigger audience to change things. Until next time, stay curious.